Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? We're going to try something a little bit different tonight. I've had a try some. So I had a few requests and people asking about my loading program, and it's called Reloaders Workshop. So I thought I'd try and go through it a little bit because I really like it because I can track everything. I can put all my quantities in, how much primers I got, how much powder I got, how much bullets, how many cases I got, and then I can make rounds up, load data, batch data, can put it into how much ammunition you've got in stock. You can load your firearms in there with pricing and everything, and you can load up all your equipment in there, and it's great for insurance purposes and things like that. So hopefully you can get a little bit out of this tonight. I'm bouncing from two screens, so I'm going to be looking to the side a little bit because I want to try and get everything right. I've never done this type of thing before, so we're going to give it a go tonight. So hopefully we can get it done. So I can see a load of you put in hashtag Mac50. So let's see what we got. We're going to give away tonight. So I have my channel sticker. I have the FN Gnome sticker. We have a little sticker that Miss Hotshot sent me. Hopefully you can see that. So Jean and Miss Hotshot gave me some stickers to give away in our in my streams. This one's from Jean, reloading from the hot pot. This is the Circle of Life sticker all the way around. These are pretty cool. Circle of Life for reloading around. I also have a Mossberg patch. These are pretty cool. These are new. I picked them up in the gun shop last week. And of course, we have the little Mac screwdrivers with a magnetic top, pocket clip on them. So that's the little giveaway for tonight, guys. Some stickers, a patch, and the screwdriver. So it's going to be hashtag Mac50. Just go in to make sure. Yeah, they're counting the entries up. So we're good to go there. I went to Shields today, and I'm going to blame CW, and I'm going to blame Walter Viejo for this. If you look behind me down here, you can see there's a new toy I bought, a Ruger Precision rimfire rifle. So I'm going to do an unboxing on that. We're not going to do it now, but we'll do an unboxing on that. So CW got me into it. It's in 22 mag. That's one round. I've never done anything with. I got no 22 mag pistols and no 22 mag rifles. And I can see everybody seems to be getting into that at the moment. And so I thought, jump on the bandwagon. So I haven't decided what scope to put on it yet. So we'll figure that out. So, but it looks quite a nice little rifle. I'm looking forward to using it. So yeah, so we can blame CW and Viejo for that. So let me just say hi to everybody first. So CW Longshot was the first one in. Tactical Rabbit 308, Colt 1927 is here. Good to see you all, guys. Scroll down a little bit. G23 is out there. Good to see you, G. Andy 79Z28 came in, and I think he's already left because he retires early in the evenings and we're running a little bit light. So good to see you, Andy. Hope you're still out there. If not, we'll catch you on the next. Dale Pogue is out there. Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy. Vanessa Kitty. Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for joining us. Dale Pogue. Brutal Bob. Good to see you, Bob. Rich B is with us. Good to see you, Rich. Boomstick Revenge. Thanks for joining us. And who else we got? Boomstick Revenge. Alaska and Andy's out there. Thanks for joining us. Dwayne 7834. Shane 44 Mag is out there. GTAC and Daughters. and I think we're up to date there. I can see there's 20 of you on. So hashtag Mac50 tonight, if any of you want to jump into that that giveaway, and we'll get that done in a little bit. So let me see if I can get in and share. So the program I'm using is called Reloaders Workshop, and it's still available. Just go in and share the screen. Reloaders Workshop. So if you just popped in Reloaders Workshop, and it comes up here, Reloaders Workshop. I've spoken to the guy who set this program up a long time ago when I first went onto it, but unfortunately he's passed, and I think his son may be sort of still keeping an eye on this program, but it's downloadable. I'm not sure if it's a charge, I can't remember, and if it was a charge, it was a small amount. But it's a great program, so hopefully you can see that. So it comes up under Reloaders Workshop. So when you just click on it, it brings up and it tells you like an overview of everything on it. It tells you some of the things it does, databases, component databases, batch databases. You can keep a detailed review of your firearms. You can put in models, dates, what you paid for it, serial numbers, everything you need if you ever lost anything. So you can do all that. It's got a ballistic calculator on it, a target calculator, and all different things. And to be honest with you, basically all you do is you click on the download button and you go in, and I believe you just download it. I can't see here if there's any charge. If it was, it'd just be a one-off charge, guys, that I paid. And oh, there, Reloaders Workshop is now distributed free of charge. So there is no charge for it. You can see that right at the very top of the screen across here. So it's just a freebie one. The only thing that you won't get now is you're not going to get any updates on it. It's pretty much as it is when the guy finished doing it. But it's a really good program. I love using it. It takes a bit of time to get it set up initially, but once it's set up, it's great. And I mean, when you just load in all your information in, what powders you've got, what prices you paid for them, primers, bullets, cases, you just go through and you just got to add it. So, but it keeps a really good detailed record of everything you've got in stock, everything that's price-wise. You always know how much you got in inventory, and what it does, it also tracks your price per cartridge. So as long as you put the information in correct at the start, and when you load cartridges, it tells you exactly how much you spent, how much they are, how much value you've got in it. So as we run through it, I will show you that as well. Let's just see if there's anybody else jumped on here. Mark Thomas has jumped in. DJ Play Nice. Good to see you guys. Hillbilly Up is with us. Good to see you, Hillbilly. GGW Outdoors. Mark Thomas is out there. Lakeview Outdoors. Good to see all you guys. M. Gabriel is out there. Good to see you. Doug Thomas. We're back up to date. So as I'm going through this, I'll put them up on the screens. We're not going to go into it in too much detail. Hi, Jamie. Jamie's out there, JH586. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but there is a lot of YouTube videos on everything in that program that you can go. You can go into YouTube, put in Reloaders Workshop, and it explains how to do everything. But tonight, I'm just going to go through and do like an overview. So if you've got any questions, guys, that you want to know, or we need to go over anything else, just throw it in the comments, and I'm going to try and keep up to date as much as I can with the questions and comments, and I'll see if I can get them answered as we're going through this. So I'm going to get out of this screen now. Stops that. bring this one back up. Sorry, I got two screens going on here, so I just got to make sure that I'm getting everything up here. So share screen, share Windows, Reloaders Workshop. Okay, so there you go. So hopefully you can see that, guys. I'm going to keep turning to the left because I'm trying to read the comments as well, because I got the comments on here and the reloaders on this screen. So sorry for back and forth. And Coat 1927, Hornady Reloader has a comprehensive set of YouTube videos about this program. Yeah, everything you need to know is on there. So what we'll do is we're just going to go through an overview tonight. So on the first screen here, you've got manufacturers. I'll get my mouse back here. So he's already listed a pile in here. So it's got all the manufacturers for guns, reloading products, components, everything there. You've got Berries in there, there's Beretta in there, Coat, CMMG. So you can actually go down, and if the manufacturer's already in there, it's great. It's in there to use. There's also, he's put in websites, so you can see the websites. And then say you click on, let's just click on Federal. So you can click on Federal and it brings up this little screen, tells you about it, the website to get there. And you click on ammo, cases, powder, whichever you want to do. And you can set this up as handguns, rifles, shotguns, and parts. So as you click on any of these things, it'll give you a tick in the boxes that are going across, which later on in the program, it makes it easier for you to find stuff. So it's just, this is the first screen is all about manufacturers, and you can see scrolling down, there's Leopold in there, just picking Magpul in there, Northeast Supplies, there's Nosler in there. So you can see he's got a pretty comprehensive range of manufacturers in there. And then if we click on the next one, you can go on to where it says calipers on the top here. Click on that, and then this brings up, and all I've got set in here so far is everything that I can load for. So on the top here, all the way down, it's got all my pistol that I load for, and underneath then is all the rifle you load for, or like 22 long rifle. You can keep stuff in stock. It shows you what you've got in stock at any particular time, and you can click this hide unchecked. So everything that I want to load for, I can check on this side. So if I unclick it, it then brings up all the other, everything else you've got in there. You've got M1 carbine in there, 256 Winchester Magnum. So you can see it's got nearly every caliber in there you can think of. And if for any reason, say it's a 480 Ruger you load for, you just go in and you check that box. And when you click the checkbox back at the top up here, it removes all the ones that are unchecked, and you only got what you got in stock. And down the bottom, you've got 12 gauge shotguns and everything. So this just gives you a rundown of the calibers. It tells you over here, is it pistol, revolver, the head stamps. You can have head stamps on it. Tells you primer sizes, bullet diameters all the way down, maximum bullet diameter, minimum and maximum bullet weights. So sometimes you have to change these. And for an example, when I had to change this one, when I was doing 300 blackout. So 300 blackout started at 110 grains, and I think it ended at 180 grains over here. And because I load subsonics, I changed my maximum bullet weight to 225. And if you just double click on it, it brings up your window. So it tells you 300 blackout, and then it gives you the dimensions, your minimum weight, your maximum weight, your overall length. So you can go in and you can change any of these categories, any of these boxes that you can see in there, you can change categories. So if the maximum you wanted to load was a 230 grain, you just change that to 230 grain over there. Press update, and it'll update it for you. So then when you're doing your loading later, you can put in the heavier bullets. So I try not to go too deep with this, guys, but I want to show you how good this program is. Tactical Rabbit says RCBS use a reloading software disk. but they stopped making it. Just see if there's any other questions in there. I think that's it. I'll try and, like I said, I'll keep an eye on them if anything comes up. So next section is firearms. So you can put your firearms in there. So you can load up a manufacturer. And let's, for instance, say, let's click on that one there. So you can click on, say, the Ruger 10mm, brings up a serial number. It's a revolver, barrel length, turn, twist, and everything like that. And it's 10mm. You can set it up for 10mm, select cartridge, and then you can go in here and you can add a photo. You can add a photo, which I need to go in and do. And then over here, then you can actually put in where you bought it from, a date you bought it, how much you paid, what was the tax, the total amount. And down here, then details, revolver, black, single action, capacity. And then in the notes, you can put in, I bought this one used, bought it from Healy's, paid total of $15.53 for it. I got no box and no paperwork for it. So I got everything loaded in there on that one. And say I wanted to go to a gun that was new, that I bought new. Let me have a look. So this CMMG Banshee I bought new. So you put all the details in for it. Again, it's a 10mm. Gives you all these might be, some of these might be wrong, but and then edit firearm. And this one you can see comes with all paperwork and one extra clip. Gives you all the prices where I bought it from. So this is a great way of tracking everything. And you can add in the bottom here, you can see then even under this CMMG, I've added a Vortex razor, serial number, red dot, what firearm it goes on to, where I bought it from, and how much I paid for the Vortex razor and everything. And it all adds it to the price. So you've got a total price of the gun then running here and gives you an overall running total. So that part of it is pretty cool for the firearms. And then let's see. Cole says, I've tried quite a few programs, but this is the best one around. So it is a nice program, guys. Takes a bit of work to get it all set up, but once it's up and running. So we've just come across now to supplies. So this is where you've got to start going in and loading stuff up. So you're going to have to do an inventory and everything you've got in stock. You count all your cases, you count your primers, your brass, everything like that. And if you've loaded this up correctly with all the pricing correctly, when you go a little bit, when we go on a bit further, and we can see about loading ammunition, if this part is right, your pricing will be right on each item. So you can see. So I got clicked on cases at the moment, and it gives me all the cases for all the different calibers, all the way down what I got for rifle and pistol in stock. So, for example, you've got Starline. It's a part number, 38 special, small primer. Head stamp is Starline. I have 700 in stock, and they're actually, the value of them is $158.82. So I know straight away those 700 cases actually owe me at the moment $158.82. And say I went out and bought another 100 today. When I add them in, I'll add 100 pieces of brass in, put the price I paid from today in, and then it'll come up and I can go in and it'll change that overall total, and it averages out for how many averages out for everything on it on the system. Okay, Lakeview Outdoors has joined us. And Tactical Rabbit, does this app keep track of how many rounds you have shot through the barrel? I don't think so. This one doesn't do, I don't believe that is in here. You can track how many rounds overall you've shot, but I don't know. That's something I've never looked at Protect your rabbits. I don't know. When we're looking through here, maybe it does. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. So going back, so there's the brass, and then you've got supplies, and then you can click on powders. It brings all the powders up, primers, and you can also go in and click on bullets, and it tells you what bullets you have in stock, what they owe you, and your overall price is running over here. So it's, and you can change it. So if you wanted to change that and you wanted to go to berries for a reason, it just limits it down. So all your berries are going to come up here. And then you can go back to all manufacturers, and then you decide you want to go for 10 mil. It brings up everything you have in 10 mil. And then you can go down and go to 4570. It brings up your 4570 stuff. So you can do it by caliber, by manufacturer. So there's quite a bit of scope in there. But this is what takes the longest to do, guys. Setting this up. You need to sit down, do an inventory check, count everything, work out prices wise, and you get it in there. But as you're buying more stuff, it goes in and it just automatically updates it. So there's a supply part. Over here, we just skim through these and then we'll come back. So you got load data. So you can actually load in 44 mag, what bullet you used, what powder you used, what primer, what case, and the charge level over here. So you can put your charge level in there. If I go to something else, you can see on here, over here where it goes, you can see you can put in multiple charges, 29.0, 29.5, 30.0. So you can put in 5, 6, 7 charges. You can just keep on going and put different charges in there, and you can be tracking stuff as you go along. So a load data would be, you decide on a round that you want to make, and you're making 20 of them. You'd go into load data and you'd set everything up. And we'll come back and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. I'm just doing like an overview of the top pegs. Then batch data gives you what you've done. So for argument's sake, this 9mm Luger, it's a cast bullet. I used 700X Winchester, and at the time I made 20 of those up. And those once you've loaded it into batch data, say we've made 20, it also chucks it straight over into ammunition, and the ammunition is telling you what you have in stock. So batch data is basically you do your load data in one, your batch is how many you've loaded and all the rest of the details, and then it'll drop it into ammunition so know where you are. So going across it into ammunition, 10 mil. So this is what I've got on in stock at the moment. So this one down here, I've got 10 mil extreme bullets for a 10 mil. It's 165 grain bullet diameter. And over here, I got 661 of them in stock and 229 value, $229. So the value of those 661 sitting on my shelf is that value there. So it gives you a total of what you've got loaded. And then as you go and use stuff, that comes down or goes up or changes. So that's the ammunition, and you can load in your load data, and you can load in. So say that you buy something. Let me have a look. If I go to rifle, 22 long rifle. So even though we haven't loaded up, I can still load these in as Remington 525, 22 long, 36 grain. How many I have in stock and what they stand and they owe me. So you can go in and you can put, if you've got factory ammo as well, you can go in and load that up as well. So, and it gives you running totals of everything then, what you're going through. So at any time you can go into your screen, find out exactly how much ammo you've got on hand, how much it owes you, and everything like that. The next one over, I haven't really started doing this. I've only just started, but you can put all your tool and equipment in there. This is an Area 419 press, Lee Precision Turret press, AP press from Lee, description, where you bought it from, the date, what you paid for it, the tax, and your running total. So you can go in and you can put all this stuff in. So you've also got a running total of what you've got on your bench. And you can see there's a lot of stuff on here. I got so much more to add to this. I keep forgetting to go in and do it because I got all my molds to go in there. I got all my Dillon presses. So you can put it in there and it gives you a running total up here of what you got. So if you have a total loss, you have a fire or a total loss, you can go pull up this program on your computer and boom, it gives you an exact total. As long as you've updated it and everything is right, it'll give you an exact total of where you stand with everything. Willie Morano has just joined us. Good to see you. Kyle Lusk is out there. Said hi to Mark Thomas. Okay. And then the last one is you can go in and do all your ballistic tables, and you can set up everything to do with the ballistic side of it. This is something I haven't played with. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't gone in and loaded anything in here and played around with this. It's just something I haven't played around with, but it's in there if you like to get all your ballistic information. You can get all your drops down here, your MOAs, you win everything. You can get it all loaded in there, and you can keep it on record. And so that's pretty cool. Okay, so I bought some. Let's load one of these in today, and then you know where we are. So I picked up that Ruger Precision, and I ended up buying some CCI primers, a CCI 22 mag rounds, and it's a 10 box. So there's 10 boxes in there. It came as a cart. There's 40 grain bullets. So let's go in and load these up, and you can see how we'd go about loading these up. So I'd go back to ammunition, and down the bottom here, you can add, edit, view, and remove. So what we're going to do is you click on the add, and it brings up your screen here. So top column, you change that to rifle. Caliper is already in there, 22 long rifle, but they're all in there. So that's going back to, this is going back to your manufacturers. So if your manufacturers and your calipers are all set up for your particular rifle, this will pop up in the window. And say for argument's sake, there was a 280, Winchester 280, and you can see it's not in there. All I do is I'd click out of this, go back to calipers, check on the 280. When I open this up, this would then show 280. At the moment, this is just coming up with what I load and got for. So we click on 22 long rifle. We then click on CCI, and it's asking for a part number. And I'm just going to have a look to see if there's a part number actually on this box. I can't see a CCI part number. So what I do there then, it's because it's an actual maxi mag, you could use that, and then you could put in maxi mag, so you know what they are. Underneath is asking for a type, and I would put in hollow point mag. Hollow point mag, and then you can put in bullet weight, and these are 40 grains. So you can just hit 40 grains there. Ballistic coefficient, if it says it on the box, I'm just going to have a quick look to see if it says anything on it. No, it's not actually giving you a B, C on these, so I'd leave that one blank. And then bullet diameter 220. And then down here, if you want, you can add firearms to it. If it's just one particular firearm you're going to load, you can just add it into there if you wanted to. So once you've done all that, you can click on Inventory, Totals and Activity. Click on that one and it brings up this screen. At the moment, you can see everything's 0 up there. So we're going to do an add purchase, because you can add purchase, add initial stock. So if you do an initial stock, you'd use that one, but this time we're going to use add purchase. Bought them from Shields, which is there, and it automatically brings up today's date. And in the quantity, we're going to put 500 in, because that's how many I bought in the box. It's a 500 box. And then over here, we can put the price in, what I paid for them. So you can see the price comes up there, gives you a cost of each one over here, tax and everything. And all you do is press add, and there you go. It brings it up, all your details in there, and you just press OK. Brings you back to this screen. You've checked that, and you can press add, and they're already there. So when we go to ammunition, change it to 22 long rifle, they're the one we just put in. CCI, Maxi Mag, hollow point mag, 22, 40 grain, 220 diameter, and the price over here. So that's how you'd load in normal ammunition. And say today you went to the range and you shot 10 rounds. So what you do is when you come back at the end of the day, if you want to keep your inventory correct, I'd come into where it says ammunition, click on that one, and it brings the screen back up. I go to add inventory totals, click on add again, and this time we're going to change add purchase to reduce stock, and then used ammo, because we've used it today, and we're going to go in and just say 10 rounds. We shot 10 rounds. Over here, it gives you the cost. So we spent $4.03 using them today. You press add, and there it got in an ongoing total. So you can see you purchase and you reduce because you used the ammo. Press OK, update, and we've gone from 500 to 490, because that's what we've just shot. We shot 10 rounds, and it brings the price down a little bit over here, so you know as you shoot that ammo, it brings it down. Mark's Trapping and Outdoors has joined us. AR Patriot 1776 is out there. Good to see you, Elliot. Lakeview Outdoors. VAO's out there. Good to see you, VAO. Good to see Walter. Hope you had a great weekend. 23. So yeah, I think we're back up to date there again. So that's what you can do. It's a little bit of a pain to do it. Once you get into it, it's pretty good. It's like I'll go to the range, I'll take a load of ammo with me. I mark on the boxes before I go how many are in there. So when I come back, I can check off how many I've shot, and it keeps this whole thing accurate to where you want to be. I'm quite OCD when it comes to this program. I really like it, and I try and be as precise as I can with it. So, but like I said, once the whole thing is set up and you're up and running, it's pretty easy to use. It's great software. So let's just go in. So you've seen how you can change and you can load in just regular factory ammo, and it gives you a running total of everything there. So say for argument's sake today, now we've gone in and we want to make, we're gonna make some rounds. So first of all, we'd have to do is we're gonna have to go into load data. So, and then you're gonna pick, say what you want a load for. So you can see all the calibers in there, and let's go for, let's do a basic one, 380 auto. So you can click on 380 auto. So you can see I've already loaded some up in different sizes. So what you can actually do, and you can say, okay, so we're going to go in and we're going to add. So first of all, we've got to add one. And I want to change some stuff around here. So I'm just going to do just to make one up. So your first thing is handgun. So it brings up your handgun. Click over here on the box and it gives you everything you've got in stock, everything you hold in stock. So we're going to be doing 380 auto on this one. So 380 auto. So it always tells you your details there. And on the right-hand side, look, it gives you information. Case trim length, maximum case length, your maximum overall COAL, and the COL with this particular bullet. So a lot of the bullets are loaded in here. If they're not, you'd have to go in and do it. So we're going to go and we can pick on, or you just click on this and you can pick on any of these bullets that you think you've got in stock. So what have I got in stock in 380? Let me see what I got here, because some of that's maybe not in stock with me. 380, where's the 380 stuff? Let me just go out of this a second, guys, and look into supplies. Caliper 380. So the berries 75727. 75727. Okay, just getting back to where we cut out from. Okay, so you click on the bullets first and the berries come up. That's the one that's in stock. So you're going to click on berries. So you just bring that one straight up and then you can decide which powder one you want to use. So this time I'll use a Unique. Where's my Unique? There. So you click on Unique and then you can click on cases. It's either the Remington cases or the mixed cases, because that's what I've only in 380 I've got mixed head stamp and then I've got some genuine 380 Remington. So let's click on mixed cases and we're going to go for CCI 500 primers is there, so that we're going to use that. So it gives you an idea there. And if you look over here, you can see the bullets are basically 10 cents each. The powder's at 0 because we haven't put any powder quantity in yet. The brass is 4 cents each and the primers were 5 cents each. So this particular case at the moment is going to cost us 20 cents to load. So we can add a charge and let's just put in 4 grains. Add. And now you can see where it says Unique is changed to 2.4 cents. So now that round is going to cost you 20 cents to make with the products you've got at the moment. And all you do is you press add and there it drops in there. So you got that load data all the way across there, tells you everything and 4 grains. So once you've got the load data of that particular round set up, you can then go over to batches. Click on batches and we're going to add to this batch handgun 380 and there is the one that we've just looked up. So you click on it and then it brings up the screen below and you can see there's that details 4.0 of grains. Over here it gives you a box where you're going to put your round count. So we're going to put 20 rounds in. In the column over here, it tells you 221. So that's either I've only got 221 primers in stock or 221 pieces of cases or 221 bullets. So it's only going to let you go up to the amount that you have in stock. So if your stock is wrong and say you had 200 cases in stock, but you're only showing 10 cases in stock, that there would then be a 10. So you'd have to come out of here, go to supplies, change your stock level to back to 221. It'll put that right just there. So then you can go ahead and do it. And over here, then down here, it just gives you different details. The only one that if you wanted to change, say for argument's sake, your round is 0.985. It's not going to let me do that because it's outside parameters. So 79 stays white. So that bullet is 0.979 and I can actually put the overall length in there. And then all we go in, and once you're happy that everything is done, you've set everything up, you just press add. And now it adds it to the batches. So if you click on 380 over here, there's the batch we've just done, is this bottom one. So it gives you a batch number and all the details all the way across. So you've loaded that in batches. If we go to ammunition and we look up handgun, 380, and there, that's the only ammo I have in stock at the moment. It's just what we've loaded up now. So it gives you a running total, 20 bullets, $4.49. Double click on that, and then it gives you your chart. You've just been to the range, and all you want to do then is you're going to go in. We've loaded 20, and now we've shot 20. So it says reduced, used ammo, date. We've shot 20, 449 we shot, add, okay, update, changes it back to 0. We've shot the 20, you've come back from the range, and you've done the 20, so it clears your stock out back there. So next time you go in and click on 380, you can see straight away you've got nothing loaded up, and it's something you need to go and load up. Okay, let's go back over here. Brutal Bob is leaving us, I think. Good night, Bob. Thanks for joining us. If there's any questions on any of this, guys, just throw it out there, because I'm running over it, just like an overview. If there's anything you need to ask, and if I can try and answer. Kyle says it's not compatible with Chrome OS. Yeah, it is. It's an older program, and like I said, because the guy, I think, passed, there's been no updates done to it, so it's pretty much as it is. You're gonna have to use it on Windows. Gizzard Gary's out there. Good to see you, Gizzard. Thanks for joining us. I'm just going through there. So don't forget, guys, hashtag Mac50 tonight will get you in the draw. Okay, I think we're back up to date with that. Okay. And then let me see if we went. So you click on supplies. Let's just do how easy this is. So I'm going to click on cases. For argument's sake, today I bought, let me think. I got some 45 Colt Winchester brass in stock. I picked up 100 used cases today, or someone gave them to me, or anything. So what you want to do is you can go into supplies, click on cases. To make the list shorter, just click on 45 Colt. Let's find it. 45 long Colt. And this is what I've got in stock at the moment. And Winchester. So this is Winchester used cases that I've used. And I want to add another. Let's do a 20, because I know I've got more than 260 in stock. So we click on it, double click on it, and it brings up your little screen, and it tells you all about it, the part number, the Winchester 45 Colt, and some details with it. And then you want to click on inventory totals and activity. Brings up this page, and there you go. And then there is, I bought initially some from there, and then I reduced the stock there when I loaded some up. So we can go in and say add. So it says reduce stock. We need to change it to add purchase, because we bought them today. And then wherever you say you bought them in a gun show, I've already got it loaded. And as soon as you type you can type something in here at any time, and say Bob's reloading. And then once that's in there, that name will always pop up if you're buying it. So next time you open up this screen, that Bob's Reloading will be in there. And say we bought 20 today. So you put in 20 and they cost me $8. And there you go. So 20 at $8 and it gives you an average price of 43 cents. Just press add, okay, and update. And there you are, it's taking it up from 260 to 280. Change the price and it'll average the whole price out with what we bought today. So you can just see that's how you can go in and you can add supplies. And it's as easy as that. And then we can go out and when we load them, it reduces the stock. If we loaded 80 up today with everything, when we come back in this screen, instead of saying 280 here, it's going to say 200 because we've already loaded 80 up. So it's quite easy to load supplies. It's really easy to load up inventory when you do your initial inventory and things like that. So if again got any questions, just throw it out there. I'm trying to keep an eye on the side chat as well. OL1 guys joined us. Good to see you. Don't forget, guys, hashtag MAC50, and that'll get you in the draw tonight. And we'll do that in a couple of minutes, and we'll just finish off doing a little overview on this. Doug Thomas, I think I said hi to Doug Thomas. Okay, what else can I show? So if you want to go in and you're doing all your firearms, I'll go in and show you what we do, but I won't press to finish it off. I'll cancel out. So firearms, you want to add a firearm. So you go in, you click add firearm. And that's the wrong one. We need to add firearm. So it brings up the screen here. So you can go handgun. So we're going to change that to rifle. This one we bought today was a Ruger. So you scroll down until you find Ruger. And we're going to put in the model, and it is a Precision rimfire. Or if there's a model number, you can put it in. Serial number, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put your serial number in there, and it tells you down there rifle. And then select cartridge. So it's going to be 22. It's not 22 long rifle, it's 22 mag. So I need to change it from what I did earlier. Let me see if I can go in and do that while you're on the screen. So if we go back to ammunition, 22 mag, which I know where I've gone wrong. So we go to calibers, to caliber, and then we need to uncheck the box, and we need to look for 22 mag. Is it in here? It's not under there. 22 Hornet, 22 long rifle. Hornet, 22 Zipper, Hornet, long rifle. So I can't see 22 mag in there. So what we can do is, in this screen where you got calibers, you can click add, change that to rifle, and we want to put in, how would I do this? Where is it giving me my caliber? 22. So the name is CCI Maxi. Head stamp is CCI. It's rimfire, so we can click rimfire. Bullet diameter 0.220. minimum and maximum weight. Minimum weight, you could put in, say, 20 grains. Maximum weight, 65 grains. Case length, if you wanted to add it. Case overall length, give me that. I can't see that. Let's just put something in. Case length 1.0, 1.05, maximum length, we leave that, and 1.0. So I'm just putting this in for now, guys, just to see how it works. And caliber, name, prime size, CCI head stamp, name, head stamp type, caliber, 22 mag, add, and there we go. It drops in there as 22 mag. So now I can click that and set it up, and you can just put, if there's no caliber in there for that particular gun, you can just set it in there. So you can see I put it in as 22 mag. Sorry, where was it? Oh, loading firearms. Just go back and do this. So add. So now we got this loaded up. We can just go back and do it all again. I'm going to go into rifle, Ruger. It's going to be precision, rimfire. Just put this in quick. Anything you want to put in there. Serial number, rifle. And now we hopefully... Yeah. I've done something wrong. So I haven't set it up right. For some reason, I must have left one click off, but we just put it on. We just think of it if it was in there as 22 long rifle. So you can click on that, add it into there, and it's your primary round is 22 long rifle. It's mag and whatever. So barrel length would be, say, 16 inch. You can put 1 in 10 twist. If you wanted to set your zero range, your sight height, headspace, neck, you can put all that in there. So basically that's what's on the first screen, and you add firearm details. So we bought it from Shields. Today's date, put any price in there, $200. Tax comes up, gives you an overall price. It's rifle, and then you can put in receiver is black, barrel is black. It's bolt action, internal hammer, magazine is detachable, so you click on removables or removable, and capacity would be 15. And then you put your photo in here if you wanted to put a photo in here, and in here then you'd put in bought from Shields, cost $215.60, and I put comes with box and paperwork and 1 extra mag. So it gives you all the details in there, and once you press OK, it's done. It goes up into the screen, it's in there, and it's saved in there. Next time you click on it, it brings it all up. All your details are there. All your firearm details in there. All your details are there. So if you wanted to, you could actually print this out onto a sheet, which would look like. So I've got these laminated. So you can print these out, and they look something like this. So it gives you the gun details, a picture in there, all the other details on the bottom, prices wise, and then on the back, then you can add your extras. what you added an extra, your red dot, extra PMags, and it gives you a full total. So that gun then owes me $17.98, whatever it says there. And then I laminate these. I put them in my gun safe. If I drop dead tomorrow, my wife can go straight to the gun safe. She can see this. It gives her all the details, the serial number, where I bought it from, everything that's on it, if it comes with paperwork or not, total price, including tax, what I paid for it. And on the back, it tells you what the add-ons are. So she's got all that there. So she can go to the next gun show, take that gun with her, take this bit of sheet of paper with her, and she can tell the guy, this is what my husband printed out for me. That's the price he paid. And then they can just negotiate whatever price they want on it to sell if I'm not around anymore. So I'm going to be doing that with all my firearms. So my wife then can get hold of anything she wants. It's going to be easy for her to go in, and you can see you do the same with pistols. Hopefully you can see that in the small screen, guys. You can do with pistols. You can do with with your revolvers. So she knows exactly what she can do with them. She's not going to lose too much money because she knows how much to sell them for. She'll have all the details. So that's where this thing comes into its own. And yeah, it's really good. And then I can get out of here and we're going to go in, highlight it and remove, because all the details are wrong. And it's easy as going in. So say you had this all loaded up and you want to get rid of a firearm, hit remove. Do you want to remove? Yes. And it's gone. As easy as that. So let's go in and do the draw then, guys. If everybody's done. This is our Pat in the bunker has joined us. So it's hashtag Mac50 tonight for those stickers, patch, and the little screwdriver guys. So Thorax has joined us. And Chad Kelly's out there, Pat in the bunker. So hashtag Mac50 tonight, guys. And Boomstick Revenge. I think I'm caught up. So I'm going to go in and stop this screen. Share another screen for giveaway tool. Share. Okay, 23 entries, guys. So we're going to go in and we're just going to quickly go and do this draw. So good luck, everyone. Let's get this started. Tactical Rabbit 308 has won tonight. Congratulations. Let me just see if I have details for you. Don't think I do. So let me go in here under banners. Click on there. So congratulations, Tactical Rabbit. There's my email address. So if you want to quickly jot that down and send me your details, I will get these things sent out to you. Scroll back down. Just give us a yes that you're out there, Tactical Rabbit, as well. Just waiting to see his name popping up. And then Willie Morano says, I give all my gun computer info programs to my wife for the same reason. So she's covered as well. There's nothing worse than if you've got a nice bunch of guns in there, and say for argument's sake, you've got a nice 1911 that you paid $3,000 for it. It's a real high-end one. And she pulls it out of the safe, puts her into the box, takes it to the gun show, thinking it's just a regular 1911, and she sells for $600, thinking it's just a regular 1911. And all of a sudden, she could have got two and a half for that. $2,500, and except she gets 600 because she got no idea. And that's what I dread if anything happened to me, that she sells this stuff for way under what it's worth and she loses out on a lot of money. So it's a great reason to get everything loaded up. It takes a bit of time, but once it's done, it's done. Thorax is out there. Good to see you, Thorax. Let's see if there's any other questions there. M. Gabriel says, MacMan, you're going to give your wife a stroke if she sees the total you've spent. Yeah, I know, but she knows. She knows what I do, and she knows the value, what we got out here. We talk about it. She's got the combination to my safe, and if anything happens to me, she knows that whatever's in this room is going to keep her comfortable for a while. It takes a bit of time to get rid of it. And I told him, don't take it to a gun shop and sell it as a complete package. Just get your son-in-law or your daughter to go with you. Go to a couple of gun shows, take all this stuff out, lay it out, and sell it for what it's worth. Because it's going to keep her going if anything happens to me. And then Colt 1927 said, MacMan, I have everything in a spreadsheet, but that program does a far better job, like you say, when I go. Okay, okay, Tactile Rabbit's out there. He said he's written the address down. That's great. So let me just go back in, stop that screen, get rid of that. I'm going to share the screen again. Okay, so I got it back up there. So it was basically just a quick overview, guys. There's quite a few guys jumped on and asked me about this program they see me using, and which one it is and how good it is and everything like that. And to be honest with you guys, I absolutely love this program. It's easy to use. It brings everything to you quickly, tells you what you've got in stock, how much money you've got out there and everything like that. And it's just, it's great for tracking everything. And you can go in and change things on it. And like I said, there's a lot of videos of this out on the YouTube site. There's detailed parts of every tab I showed you, what everything means in here, how to do your ballistic tables, working out activities and things like that. So if you're looking for a program which is pretty basic, which like this one is, but it does the job. It does the job perfectly, and you can't go wrong. And now it's free of charge. You can just go and download it, do an update on it to make sure it's up to the latest spec. And every time you click out of this, every time you hit that cross and you click out, it does a backup, and it saves it to a separate like file. So if it crashes and you've shut this down properly the time before, you hit cross, it automatically saves it, and you can go back in and find it. Let me just see if I can see that part of it. See, so I've clicked on help, and it does say show release notes, check for latest updates and things like that, which we're not going to get now because obviously with him not being around, there's no one to do the update. So you're just going to get the version they finished on, and that's what you're going to get. And also, just going to have a look. It shows in here. Click on here, and it's giving you. It's taking you straight to a video tutorial of what you need to do. So you can actually go in, click on one of those windows, and it gives you the video on that particular thing. So by pressing help up here, drop it down. You can see the drop-down box coming down. Is it opened up? It's not opening up, no. So the drop-down box under help would come down, and you can go in and find videos as well. So it's a great program, guys. I really like it. It's free, which is always good, and it works. I've been using this probably for 8 years now, 8-9 years. So, and I use it every time I load something up. It goes in there. it loads up all my ammo, it just keeps track of everything and price wise. So I can't say enough about it. Okay, I'm gonna go in and unshare, stop the screen so you can see me. Okay, let's minimize this down. So if any of you got any questions on any of this, guys, just flash it over to me, and I'll try and answer it. But like I said, that was just a quick overview of the program I use and what I like. And yeah, so it works for me. So I'm not going to be here next week, guys. So if any of you guys out there want to do my stream for me next Monday, let me know and we can get that set up. It's my 29th wedding anniversary. Me and my wife are going to Vegas for the weekend, and we're coming back Monday night, but we come back late Monday night. So I haven't been for 4 years. It's been a while. It was before COVID was the last time I went to Vegas, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's our 29th wedding anniversary, so I'm not going to be around next Monday. So like I said, if any guys want to jump in and do my show or run over the show on Monday night, so there's something for you guys to watch, just let me know, text me, call me, email me, and we can get that set up, and you can run. At least there'll be a show on that night then, rather than just leaving it blank. So I give everybody plenty of notice. Thanks, Thorax. Yeah, 29 years. I could have killed her twice and been out already. So that's the way I look at it. What you get for murder these days, 15 years. I could have done it twice and still been out, sitting here. So no, I love it a bit. It's the best thing. She keeps me level and well landed. So I love it a bit. Attack your rabbit. Just make sure you come back with the same wife. Yeah. Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's funny. So again, guys, anybody wants to know about this, it was just Reload. It's just called Reloaders Workshop. And I think it was from the Hornady Reloader or something, built this program and done it. And when I spoke to him a few times, he's a great guy. He was so helpful, and he'd be missed. He'd be truly missed. So so no show next Monday. I dropped a load of videos over the weekend. You've probably seen some of them, a couple of unboxings. I got another one coming. Thank you, CW, and thank you, Walter, for driving me into the 22 mag market. So I picked up that little Ruger today. So I'm just going to figure out what scope to put on with it. And when I come back from Vegas, we get out to the range and we get that one shot. And like I said, I picked up these mini mags, these Maxi Mags CCIs. Hopefully they're going to be good. They didn't have much choice there in Magnum, so hopefully these will be okay. And we'll give it a try, and we'll give you an update. We'll let you know how it's all going. And thanks for everybody who's wishing me a happy anniversary. Hillbilly says, put $5 on red 3. Okay, we can try that. We can try that. Hopefully we'll all win. Dale Pogues, 35 years. Congratulations. So we must be doing something right, Dale. They've stuck with us all this time. We can't be that bad. So there you go, guys. Huge thanks for joining me tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was something a little bit different. Just wanted to run through just that program, really. I didn't want to go into it in too much depth because it could be overwhelming, but check out some of those YouTube videos on it. So Reloaders Workshop, go in and have a look and just see if it's something that you could use. If it is, free download and get into it. Like I said, it takes a bit of time to load everything in there, but once you're up and running, it's so good. It just tracks everything for you. Dale says she puts up a lot from me. Yeah, I think they always do. So anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll try and get some more videos dropped this during the week. And I will see you back here in 2 weeks' time. And if I get anybody that's going to jump in and do Monday, I will put it up there and let everybody know. So huge thanks to everybody for joining us. Congratulations. Thank you, Tactical Rabbit, on winning the little draw tonight. And we're going to check out, guys, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Be safe. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thanks, everyone. And good night.